What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. So I made these stickers back like almost a year ago, like during the summertime, because I was getting ready for the Memphis Public Library's Comic-Con. So that's why I got those printed out. But I decided to work on this cover because I have this book idea that I've been just playing with for the last 3-4 years, maybe 5 years at this point. I can't remember, but these are characters that I made up and stuff. And I really do want to push further with this book and go ahead and just start laying stuff out. And if possible, I kind of want to release volume 1 this summer, because the Memphis Public Library is they moved their Comic-Con to basically the end of May. So I really want to do it because I've done it every other year that they've had. This will be their 3rd year having it. So I've been really I need to get pictures taken and stuff, because there's a different application process. But tell me why I looked on the website for the application process, why is my picture on there? So I'm yeah, I kind of have to apply. Side note, my baby just came over here, so if you hear some grunting, it is the big old horse that lives with me that is always upside my head. Shadow. Bless you, baby. But anyways, this is a little house. It was a picture frame, and it was this brown color. One of my aunts gave this to me, and I really just wanted to redesign it because I have this idea for I don't know if it would be stop motion. It would be either stop motion or a 2D animation about this family and stuff. And basically this is Magnolia Manor, and there's a whole side story to it, but I don't want to tell y'all until I really build it all the way up, because if somebody steal my shit, I'm gonna be pissed the fuck off. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna piss the hell off. But I still have so much to do with this one. Some of the stuff in this video I've worked on it since this video, because this video I filmed this months ago. This may have been in October, November, not gonna lie to you. But I haven't really touched this house because I'm still trying to figure out some elements, because I played with certain things about a year ago when I first painted it white, because the base coat was white, and then I finally spray painted last summer, and then here I am painting it months later. But when it comes to me, I work on so many different projects. I literally probably have 20 whips. I have so much stuff I work on, because I've been playing with different mediums, and I felt if you asked me a year or 2 ago, I would definitely say that color pencil was my favorite medium, but acrylic paint is actually my favorite medium, which is crazy because growing up I hated paint. I absolutely hated paint. Every time my art teacher would be we finna paint, I used to want to cry, because I struggled with blending it, and I struggled with making things look realistic, because I feel when it comes to a lot of art classes and stuff, a lot of times they focus on making things look really realistic and stuff, and always doing photorealism, no matter the subject list you. But photorealism is really not my jam. I'm gonna be honest. I'm an illustrative girly. I love cartoony styles. That's just kind of what I feel I grew up on. How many cartoons did I watch growing up? I grew up watching some of them old ass cartoons that my older cousins that are almost 50 they watch. That's really crazy. But yeah, and then here I am mixing some colors. I was just playing around with some different color schemes and stuff. I might change some stuff later on, but this is just what I was going with in that moment. And I do want to go back in once I actually add all the base detail colors everywhere. I want to go back in and add some details, making things look old, or just making them look worn in, if that makes sense. They're not new necessarily. I want to add some shadow. Maybe I'll add some moss or something on the side of the building. I feel that would be cool. And I want to add some fabric elements for the curtains and stuff. And I did want to have the characters popping through. I literally illustrated all the characters in their little frames and stuff where the gaps are. But I think I might actually change it, and maybe I'll just have the curtains up on the inside, and then I can have them actually on the outside, because I want this to be a mixed media piece. Once I'm done with the house and everything, I plan on gluing it down to a piece of wood or something, and then adding a magnolia tree. I want to make it look like a 3D magnolia tree. I want to have the background, what is the setting. This is in the country somewhere. I'm just gonna tell y'all that right now. This is a supernatural country setting. It's a found family type thing with mythological creatures, folklore, stuff like that, because I love that shit. The myths, Greek mythology, hoodoo, voodooism, all this different history and the folklore. I love it. I always have. I grew up loving stuff like that. So that's kind of why like I want to create this series, and I kind of want to be centered on black people, even though the characters are going to be different colors, because that's just how I do my work. Like I do some like, you know, traditional like portrait stuff, if that makes sense, but for the most part, if I'm painting someone, I'm probably painting them like a random ass color, like they're gonna look like the fucking rainbow. But I love it. I feel like I just like to bring in the color, and I'm just a little kooky or whatever. But yeah, I'm just over here adding little details. Y'all don't know how much footage I deleted, bless you, because I had so much footage, bless you, like probably like 70 minutes, and I cut it down so low because when I was like, I'm not finna edit all that, and then if I felt like I was too out of frame or whatever, I was like, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and cut this. Like I be trying to make the editing process a lot easier, and plus I know that like if you see me painting like the same thing for too long, I feel like you're gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna exit this building, not this building, this video. But yo, how are y'all doing? Like what do y'all want to see me do when it comes to like my art videos? Because I know I haven't posted a lot of them, but I do want to try to at least post one like every month or every couple weeks really. But is there any like techniques that y'all want to see? Do you want to see how I draw like people, like tips and tricks for like illustration styles, like how I do like my like painting techniques now? Because how I paint is like so different than how I was taught to paint, I feel like. And I've been like really intrigued by texture like right now, and you'll see that in like a couple like later videos when it comes to Artistry series, because I've been playing around with a new technique and I fucking love it. But yeah, want to give y'all a little break of me talking. That was what that little silence was. But when I paint stuff, I'm not gonna lie, I am a very messy painter. Like I really am. I have paint all over my arms, like all over my clothes and stuff. So if you see me not doing something precisely, I really barely ever do stuff precisely. Like I know like my detail work and stuff is more precise, but I love like the little abstract feel, and like I have to go over some of this stuff. I was just trying to get the base layers down, and I didn't feel like doing nothing too tedious because I wanted to cover as much area as possible, because I might have to do multiple layers with this, or depending on how I want to like add like some highlights and shadows that might like determine how I move next with this. But I feel like I should pick this up and figure out what I'm gonna do with it. Like I might do a little talking video of like my game plan, maybe, because there are a couple different pieces that I really want to finish in the next couple months. Like I'm trying to hyper focus on. Like there's one piece that I'm working on right now that I'm doing for a like kind of like a contest thing. Like it's like a theme for like this art exhibit, and I really want to try and get into it, and I will be so happy if I do, because I would literally start screaming. Like so if y'all see me acting crazy on Instagram or TikTok, just know I probably won. But I feel like I'm in this space right now with all my creative like avenues, I feel like, because I do makeup, like I do this art stuff, like I love fashion, I love like all these different things. Like I want to be able to do children's books and all this different stuff. And I feel like right now, like anytime I see an opportunity to just try, like I might not win every single thing, but like I feel like me trying to do these certain contests and stuff, it just pushes me a little bit harder, because some of the subjects and stuff aren't things that I would necessarily do. So it's just like, you know, pushing my creativity a little bit, and then trying to see what I can come up with. Because, you know, I'm not the same artist I was when I graduated college. I graduated college a little over 4 years, like 4 years ago. And at this point of, like, what was it, 2021, I was, like, experimenting with oil pastels and trying to find my style. And I feel like this time 4 years ago is when I started developing this new style that I have. And even, like, the style I had, like, a year ago, from that point, like, it's completely different than what my style is now. I have some things that I love to do, but I've been working on bigger pieces, and like because I'm working on bigger pieces, I I basically changed my medium from color pencil to paint, and I still want to do color pencil illustration, but it's kind of hard because I still don't even have a pencil sharpener. Because yeah, I don't know what happened to my pencil sharpeners, and I bought so many for work and stuff. I'm just like, I can't keep doing this. But I definitely need to get like an electric pencil sharpener, and I need to get some more like color pencils, because I brought most of my color pencils to work and they're basically like all gone at this point. So I have a handful, but they're not all the ones I like normally would use. But anyways, with this piece, this is a piece that I started years ago. Like, I'm pretty sure I did not even live where I live now. Yeah, I definitely did not. Like, and it's just crazy because I love when I get to like work with pieces that I started like a long time ago when I had a different style and I was just experimenting with stuff, and now it's like I get to use that and kind of create something new with like all the things that I've learned right now. And this final piece is already up in my bathroom. I finished this forever ago, so it's kind of crazy for me to like actually be seeing like kind of like the first steps of what I like, you know, see around my house now. I finished a couple different art pieces within the last couple of like 2 months or whatever, so you know, I will eventually do an update so y'all can see. But that is what that composition book, this is gonna be like the front cover basically. And I was working on this piece for a little while and I absolutely hated how it was coming out. Like, I felt like I kept trying to change it and I kept hating how it looked. So I was like, you know what, at this point I'm just gonna cover over it. And I do this a lot. Like, there are a lot of pieces that I've probably done like 2 or 3 different designs. I'm someone, if I don't like it, like, you know, I'll see if I can try to figure something out to like make it look better. But at the end of the day, if I'm like, you know what, fuck it, I just need to start over and just create a blank canvas, that's what I would do. And I just want to do a blue sky because I do a lot of stuff with the sky, and I feel like that's the easy thing to just kind of give myself like a blank slate. It was either gonna be this or like black. And then I had this old canvas that I hadn't really done anything with, so I was like, you know what, I might as well cover this one up too. So I ended up covering that one up, and then I covered this one up too, because why not? At this point I was like, I really don't feel like I want to do anything with this background like how it look now. So I was like, you know what, cover it up, maybe that'll help me like figure out what I want to do next. But honestly, how do y'all feel about covering up old pieces? Like, does it make you want to cry because like the sentimental, like, you know, value of it, I guess, or does it make you happy to kind of just see yourself like going for something else if something doesn't work out? I just don't know. Like, and as artists, like, what is your favorite like medium to work with? I'm really intrigued. And what is your favorite subject now, and how do you feel like you've grown within the last year, and what are your goals for this year? I know that was a lot of questions, but I'm really intrigued. Like, I really want to bring out the artist like community with this channel. But I really appreciate y'all for watching this video, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.